Brawl News! Starting things off here in today's video with some very exciting news. We finally have the return of the Brawl Stars Championship Challenges. Not only is it exciting in and of itself that these bad boys are back, but on top of that, as I've been saying in recent videos, challenges feel completely different since this last update from the amazing rewards that we get along it. So knowing that these are going to be a frequent thing inside the game offering rewards such as this is really reassuring. Looking at the totals here, we get 90 credits, which is fine and dandy, but dude, if you are strapped for coins, which I feel like a lot of people are based on what I've been seeing inside of the community, if you win up to game 14, which can be pretty dang difficult in these championship challenges, you're looking at a grand total of 2,050 coins. In the long run, knowing that there's going to be a ton of these challenges around the corner, it's really nice to know that we can look forward to coins and other rewards. So of course, best of luck with the challenge. Here we have Hot Zone Stage 1 Open Season, Stage 2 Gem Grab Double Swoosh, Stage 3 Sneaky Fields on Brawl Ball, Stage 4 Heist, Pit Stop specifically, and then finally wrapping it up, Knockout on Gold Arm Gulch. In my opinion, championship challenges are some of the hardest in the entire game, seeing that you only have 3 losses to work with, but you guys got this. Get yourself those free rewards, baby. But the good news does not stop there with the return of the championship challenges. In turn, that means the monthly finals are going to be starting up once again, which is another way that you guys can get some progression in the game and some exclusive rewards. The same exact website that we utilized for the viewing of the Brawl Stars World Finals, where we smashed our predictions for that Rage Quit Tara skin. It doesn't seem like a lot, but for any of you guys who are really trying to get as much progression as possible, this is another avenue for you. I will for sure be doing this on my free-to-play account. We should all already know what this website is by now, but if you don't, I'll leave the link in the description down below if you guys want to look into it for yourselves. But while we're on the topic of challenges, I also wanted to bring this up with all of you guys as well. This user replied to the newest tweet on the Brawl Stars Twitter page asking if the 21 win challenge will be back anytime soon, the most difficult challenge in Brawl Stars history, and we actually got a response from Brawl Stars saying not anytime soon, but it will return still this year. No set date yet though. So at the very least, we have confirmation that this behemoth of a challenge will be back again here, just not probably for quite some time. But with that out of the way, following up with a recent episode of Brawl News that we did here on the channel in regards to the free rewards to celebrate the Brawlintines Day event right around the corner, and when we can expect those to be live in the game. Speaking of which, it's really not that hard to speculate when this event is going to be coming out, seeing that it has always fell on Valentine's Day itself, February 14th, which is right around the corner, so falling on a Tuesday next week. So of course, very quickly, what we already have confirmation on, we have 3 different sprays, which I'm assuming is going to be obtained through the challenge that will be live on the Brawlintines Day event. We have 2 super cute pins, which I'm guessing is just going to be in the shop or through a quest, which the Brawl Stars dev team has been doing a bit more often. We've got this profile icon, and then finally, not necessarily a free reward, but we have Sam the Teddy skin coming out to celebrate Brawlintines, and it's only going to be costing 29 gems, so kind of free. It's very cheap. But as for a bit more info for what we can expect once this comes out, much like for the Lunar New Year mini update, we are going to be getting some returning skins for this Brawlintines Day of past years. The way this mini update is structured is every single year we get 1 Brawlintines Day skin. And if we go off of what went down last year, I would expect something similar to this, where we have all of the skins being offered in a Brawlintines Day skin set here from oldest to newest. So it's not like as nerve-wracking as the Lunar New Year's, where only 2 years back of these skins were being offered to be purchased. Seeing that only 1 skin is made every single year to celebrate, it just makes sense to put them all into one. But then it begs the question, are we going to be getting any progression-based free rewards? Once again, if we go off of examples from last year, we actually didn't get anything for free for the Brawlintines Day in the realm of progression based stuff. The Brawlintines Day mini update isn't as grandiose as the Lunar New Year, the Moon Festival, or any type of other Brawl days, much like celebrating for Christmas. Seeing that there have been some massive changes in this recent update, I guess there is some sort of potential that we might be getting something unexpected, not really compared to last year, in a realm of free credits, free rewards like coins, power points, but we're just going to have to wait for that day to come to find out specifically, seeing that we really can't go off of any past details in order to speculate that. I would say there is a good potential, but don't be surprised if there isn't. At the very least, we'll be getting some free rewards from that challenge when it comes around. Moving along to some really interesting update news here from Frank over on Twitter, confirming some actual changes coming out in this next update. In a recent episode of Brawl News, we had already mentioned that duels are going to be permanent in the very next update here right around the corner, and in turn it seems like Frank is trying to gather a bit more data specifically around the maps and how they're structured. This tweet is the conclusion to a string of polls asking questions about changes and things along those lines to the existing duels maps, which is always awesome. The dev team always reaching out to the community. But he says this: "Thank you all for your feedback. It's pretty clear that the current structure of duel maps isn't great, and I can totally see why some of you feel like this. We'll make some bigger changes with the update on those maps and see if that works better." So not only are we getting duels a permanent game mode, but it looks like we're also getting some changes to the maps that are in the game right now. So if you were one of the many people that I've been seeing kind of discussing some annoying things in duels when it came to those maps, good news, it looks like there's going to be some changes, and I'm assuming some new duel maps in the update if it is a permanent game mode here. Moving along here to a bit more on the speculation side of things, a tweet came out 2 days ago over here on the official Brawl Stars Twitter page saying, "You are now the kick boss. What other brawlers or skins would you like to see in the Candyland update?" So I've brought this up countless times here on the channel. In my opinion, there's two different types of categories of pictures when it comes to Brawl Stars social medias. Number one, ones that are just to engage with the community, to keep things kind of consistent on the socials, keeping people occupied, basically for our entertainment. And then number two, ones that are riddled with Easter eggs that the Brawl Stars dev team is basically wanting us to siphon through and get further details for the next update or things around the corner. This one, in my opinion, falls under that number one picture, where there shouldn't be that much involved with this picture. It's just a fun one. But dude, this is now starting to become a reoccurring thing where the Brawl Stars dev team are designing skins that aren't in the game but could be. They literally just made 3 additional skins that would fit into the Candyland update just for this photo alone. I would pay gems for that Gale skin. Look at it, it's sick. Now, I doubt that these skins are going to be coming to the game or anything like that, seeing that we're already quite a great deal into this Candyland update. But I wanted to bring this up, seeing that it's starting to feel like this is a reoccurring thing. The significance behind it, I have no idea. Maybe they're scrapped skin ideas that the dev team thought to release. Maybe it could be skins coming out around the corner to celebrate old updates. Who the heck knows? But as we mentioned in a recent episode of Brawl News, we have this like superhero or villain skin for Colonel Ruffs, it looks like. And this one kind of, I would say, coming out just a few days ago, where we have Penny there with different hair. That one not as extreme or anything compared to this most recent one, but who knows? It's just very bizarre, and I wanted to bring it up with all of you guys. Dude, hey, I would buy all of those skins. Chef Mr. P, are you kidding me? It's awesome. And then the final thing I wanted to mention here in this episode today, some actual interesting Starr Park development. Interesting nowadays, I would say. Seeing that Starr Park has been pretty much so dead for quite some time, the littlest of things captivate us. But over here on the starpark.biz website, in a recent episode of Brawl News, we had explained that this number at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, each time someone visits the site, it adds 1 to the total. And in that last episode, the bug or the crazy thing going on is every second it was going up by 18 visits, which, if you ask me, is physically impossible. If you guys go back and look at that video, the number has gone up by quite a lot, dude. But the reason I wanted to follow up here is, as you guys can see, it no longer is happening. It completely stopped and it's functioning normally. Each time we refresh the page, it only adds 1, seeing that we're technically revisiting the site. Really, really bizarre. It's kind of what you come to expect here with Starr Park things, whether it's on the website or just in general, right? But there you have it, everyone. That's just about all I got for you here in this episode of Brawl News. Hopefully you all found it useful, entertaining, or anything else. If you did, it, be sure to slap a like on it, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. And with that being said, have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios and take care.